is episode 537. And today we're going to be talking about 10 powerful words to keep you motivated, especially if you're losing steam on life or project. Because, no matter where you are in your life journey, it's inevitable. Setbacks can cause disappointment and a loss of momentum. Whether it's a new career you're working towards or an overall appreciation of life, every step towards fulfillment can seem financially, emotionally, psychologically draining from time to time, especially if it's a large, complex project or endeavor. So, to boost your confidence, and because I've used these, here's a list of my top 10 powerful words and tips to keep you motivated and passionate no matter what life throws at you. So the first one is purpose. Purpose is so important. Whenever you're feeling discouraged, down, lost, confused, or disappointed, always remember your original purpose. And this is something that a lot of clients have a challenge with is they're at work and they look at their job as a to-do list and they don't see the purpose in what they're doing, and so they get disappointed, they get unmotivated, and they start looking for other jobs or doing other things, when in reality, even in life, when we know our purpose and revisit it, we can be ignited again. Oh, that's why I'm doing this project, that's why I'm doing this, that's why. And nothing else can compare to the embracing and knowing your purpose to keep you inspired. It is absolutely phenomenal. Planning. So though you may think, if you're looking at a project or something that you're doing, you may think that you've done enough planning towards the fulfillment of that goal, but think it through again will help eliminate aspects, of your plan of action that may cause setbacks. And in the book, The Dip, I think it was Seth Godin who talked about before you start out on a project or a goal, think of what would have to happen for you to not pursue it. And his philosophy was if you find anything, then don't pursue it at all, because if you're willing to give up after this, why bother? Well, planning isn't helping you give up, but the planning can be anticipate what may get in the way and how you're going to address it to keep moving. Often when we have big projects, we don't anticipate what comes up to bite us in the butt, if you will, and it happens and we get discouraged and we don't know how to regroup from it. But when we can plan for those things to happen and plan a course of action, then we can stay motivated. Like, oh, I planned for this, and here's how I can do to move forward. Now, it's not worrying, because worrying is thinking about something that you don't want to have happen, but no resolution to it. So thinking about planning for a event that might hold you back, and then how you move forward past it will definitely help keep you motivated. Acceptance. So accepting that you're a human being, who is bound to have ups and downs is absolutely crucial to your success. We can't stay pumped all the time. We can't stay in the gutter all the time. We have emotions. The emotions is what makes life have the texture. Just as we have different colors, not one color is bad or better than the other color, but the colors add texture to our variety, to our visual acuity. The emotions that we have, our ups and downs, will add just texture to our living part of it. So there's not one emotion that's better than the other, but just accept that you're human and you're going to experience all these emotions and then just keep on going. Reward. Rewarding. So reward yourself. When your motivation starts to lack and sputter out, it's crucial to give yourself a reward along the way. So just because you're feeling down, don't reward it. But if you're feeling down or lost motivation, look back on what you have accomplished and celebrate that. reward yourself for what you have accomplished, and then set a goal that when you accomplish the next thing, you'll have another reward. Because rewards are great, like the carrot and the stick. Sometimes we have the stick, sometimes we have the carrot, but for myself, I like to have more carrots than sticks. So when I'm feeling kind of running out of steam, I go, oh, well, look what I accomplished over the past week, 2 weeks, 2 months. I'm going to reward myself by doing X. Then I'm going to go, when I get these next things accomplished, I'm going to reward myself by doing Y. Health. Oh my gosh. You know what this entails? Moderate exercise, healthy diet, 7 hours of sleep per night. If you are feeling drained and exhausted, make sure you're exercising, eating healthy correctly, hydration, and sleep. When our bodies are failing us, we lose motivation because our nutrition affects our brain affects our mind affects our thinking, and we start losing energy. Guaranteed. This is probably the easiest thing to put in place is taking a look at your health, and that means exercise, walking, cardiovascular, strength training, flexibility, a healthy diet, proper hydration, and at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. You'll be amazed that you do that for a week, get back on it, how much you'll be energized and motivated. Motivation. So motivation to keep motivated. Well, you can research these. There's great books, CDs, and seminars. Actually, YouTube has some awesome channels on there that are filled with motivational speeches and bites from movies and stuff. If you're feeling kind of like, how do I get motivated? Do on YouTube, look for motivational speeches or motivated speeches. The best speech. There are such a great combination. If you listen to 2 or 3 of them and don't get pumped up, you're probably closer to death. So this is a great way. Just find something to motivate you. Watch a good movie. Go watch Rocky, right? Or watch something and get just pumped up to keep yourself going. Organization. You'll be surprised at, the interior is reflected in the exterior. So if you have a bunch of unorganized office and house, it's usually a reflection of unorganized thoughts, and unorganized thoughts is going to damper your motivation. So, if you ever felt depressed or worn out and then you clean your surroundings, you instantly feel more focused and motivated. The same applies for your goals. And I think I talked about this, well, I know I talked about this a while ago, is that when I had a coach, it was one of his to-dos or things to keep you going was clean up a mess every month. That was not a relationship mess, but a physical mess. And when you clean up that mess, you feel organized, you feel empowered, and then I was able to go after my goals. So even if you have some organization that you need towards your goals, also just look at organization in your life in general. Is your inbox cleaned up? Is your office cleaned up? Is it straightened? When was the last time you moved things around? Is you just have piles of paper all over? Getting organized when you feel it, because what happens is you get a feeling of accomplishment. And accomplishment breeds motivation. So as you get things cleaned up, you'll be motivated to go after your goal. Refresh. So refresh your plan. We're talking about goals here with something new, or even refresh your plan to get a new job, refresh your plan for whatever. But put something new into it. It could be a different tactic, a setting, or a career. But when you add something new and different to your plan or to your progress, to your tactics, it can actually inspire some creative thinking and keep you motivated, right? Because you're infusing your plan, your thoughts with something new, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to try this today instead. If you're looking for a job and you've used LinkedIn, maybe you're going to reach out and contact people personally. If you're trying to do, a strength goal, you'll do something differently. But try something, refresh it with something new, and it'll invigorate you. Networking. Man, when you are, if you're dependent, again, what your goal and your task and your your project is, but reach out to people in your industry or those who share your life goal. Even a coach, hint, hint. But if you have something that you're trying to reach, a goal, a certain weight, a certain career level, a certain business, LinkedIn is great for that. Facebook is great for that. Real life meetings are great for that. Reach out, develop your network. It's not just you taking, but what can you give that person as well? And exchange ideas, exchange thoughts. And as you build your group of network, you'll then be able to lean on them to help get motivated, just like you'll be able to keep them going when they're feeling down. And number 10, without a doubt, taking action cures everything, right? Despite doubts and setbacks, with whatever else is going on, action cures everything. When I was in sales, it was sales cures everything, right? If the boss is in a bad mood, you make a sale, he's in a good mood. So, but sales comes from action. So start taking action. Take action. Don't sit there and plan out your day and then I'll do it tomorrow. Think of what you can do today. Start taking action. There is power in taking action. So whenever you feel, like your progress has kind of waned and stalled, or you simply want some quick inspirations, go back and take a look at these powerful words and strategies to spur you on, because you're sure to find something to get you back on track. Out of all those 10 words, one of those things will absolutely get you back on track. So bookmark this page, bookmark this podcast, and come back to it when you're feeling down and going, which one should I use this week? Which one should I use next week? So keep going. These will help you stay motivated. And again, you can go over to warriormindcoach.com for more information and even see the show notes on this. And while you're on the internet, please follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest under Warrior Mind Coach.